Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It is episode 77. We have left the island, and we seem to have a little ant problem appearing. So we're really looking forward to see where this is going. New characters, new problems, very likely. A new guy where I'm not sure yet if he is a friend or possible adversary. I mean, it feels a lot like he's kind of a friend. I mean, he's friends with Jinx, so why should he be an enemy? Yeah, so Kite. And, oh, we will see where this is going. On Balsa Island, on the Yorbian continent, a Ant Queen is hatching her eggs right now. And we are all waiting for the king that is to be born. I'm pretty sure there will be one. So, as always, the reaction is down here. You can just put your own video next to this on a second screen or just on yours one screen, whatever you have. Or alternatively, you can go into my descriptions and there's a link to my Google Drive for the first 1000 views. And in this video there, you will have the original inlaid down here. So, your choice. And now we go in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, pretty loud. First to the king. All praise the king. All praise the queen. It's kind of interesting that they are sticking with the same music. So some of you wrote the intro might be a bit spoilerish, so I will not try to analyze it too much anymore. Okay. H, X, H. Seeing that there are, I think, like 150 episodes, is it still the same music then? Here we go. Unease and sighting. Possibly sighting the ants. Ah. Cool. Wow. I mean, that's first step for building a society. He's searching for the big one. Soon. Oh my goodness. He looks like a huge teddy bear. Frags. But the first time he uses his full name. Zoldyck family. Yeah, you are known. Yeah, but I quit. Oh. Okay. Stick dinner. Yeah. What was that about good hunters being liked by animals? Podungo? I mean, the queen looked way bigger. One. Still, Paduco. Isn't there someone from the spiders named like that? He gave him the info. Okay. Way bigger. 6 claws. Ah, so that is Tobuga or whatever her name was. Podunga. Oh. Hmm. So that's all. So it's not the whole claw, it's just a tiny piece of the claw. Podungo. Kind of a statement. Oh my. What I said. Yeah, still eating the queen, still eating. I mean, if you just check how big the fish is, this queen is clear, and the bat. This queen is clearly human size. Or bigger. Poor little bat. So she will go hunting very soon. But bigger does not mean... I don't know. If it would be smaller, it wouldn't need so much. Exactly. Ooh. That's an awesome ability. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Come on. They didn't think about that. I'm pretty sure they just did not want to confess it to themselves. Oh. It will eat the snake? Are you lucky and the Chimera Queen is just eating the snake now? Nice defense. Hmm. Kurt. Hmm. Feels somehow bad. You know the setup? What's going to happen? Whoa, that's... Didn't they say like 5x? Area. Yeah, cool. You can see the fish, you can see the bed. Very nice. Mm. Typical sister. I'm going to marry you, brother. Yep. Nice catch. Indeed. That's quite a lot. Kind of knew it. You better run if you... Wow, it's huge. Oh, it's crab. It's a crab. Aim for the eyes. Come on, boy. Do I really want to know? Oh, shit. Dungo Lapoi. Is this like Tim and Stroopy? It feels a bit like, from the outer appearance of those two characters. Yeah, as always, let's split up the party. What should go wrong? York New City. Once again, we know people there. As we've seen by now, it's really a problem. Yeah, man. Poor kids. It may sound weird, but I really hope they killed them very fast. Damn, damn, damn. So we have like a first one, who's leading on? Just checking if there's any additional stuff, but no, seems like not exactly. Okay, everything else is just spoiler for the next episode. Okay, oh damn, that got dark. I'm not someone who likes that, especially thus they went after kids. That's really sad. I mean, they had a very short little story for those two, the brother and sister. And that's dark. I mean, it's nature, you could say, right? It's not like those ants are evil. They just search for food, and in this case, those kids were really unlucky. But still, I like them, and that will be a tough one, especially for the mother. But that's a problem, because what they said now is that Chimera ants have like a humongous appetite, and she will never stop eating. Right? She will eat until she has like enough for the king to be born, for the perfect combination of genes. And yes, she realized now that human genes are the best ones, at least from those she knows. And it makes sense, because it's the intelligence that she passes over, the ability to communicate. So that will increase the abilities of her workers and of the new king by a manifold, by a huge amount, because having like, I don't know, tiger claws and wings from bats, and the carapace of a crab, as example, is cool to have for fighting and stuff like that, and being more mobile and everything. But we know that the one thing that made mankind take over the world was intelligence. Although right now we're really working on showing that we're not that intelligent in the world, but that's another problem. Still, she realized that now, and she sends out her soldiers under the lead of this new squad leader to hunt humans. So that's going to become a problem. And seeing that it is a species that is able to multiply very fast because they just lay eggs, right? She could breed another king and another queen and so on. You better stop that fast, because otherwise you will have more and more, let's call it, tribes of those ants, and they will become more dangerous. The interesting question is, why the heck did she grow? Why is she so large now? Was it something that she ate, or that she got fed by the last queen before she was born, that made her grow so much? If you look at the normal size of those ants, there's a major difference, right? And it's a huge step onward. So something must have happened in the past. It would be interesting to see if they catch up on that, and maybe later on explain how it happened. Kite seems to have like a hunch, or had a hunch, that something like that might happen. So that's why he was searching. Not fast enough, I can see that, but it was not his mistake here. So, well, we have a new group of people, however. We are now heading back to York New City. I'm pretty sure they will hear soon from disappearing kids, from possibly disappearing villagers. Raided villages, I guess, will be one of the next things, or attacked humans by strange beasts. So they will move back very fast and search them. Question is if they are good enough and strong enough to fight against those, because the group of Kite is majorly people who live in the wilds and who track animals and make notes about it, and they're scientists, you could say. I like the group, however. It's a cool mix-up. So we have Kite, we have Padungula Poi, where I was like in the beginning, the name sounds familiar, but it is not what I thought like. I'm not completely sure. I think one of the oh yeah, there's a Republic of Padokea. Maybe it was that. I don't know. But I thought one of the spiders sounded a bit like that. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out later. So Padungo we have there, Padungula Poi. Then there's Lin, who seems to be more like the smart character, the one that is able, has a lot of theoretical knowledge. So he was the one that looked at the end, at this leg, and was able to neither instantly tell you about the species. So he's possibly like a bookworm, I think. Seems to be designed in that way with the huge glasses and everything. Banana, I have no clue, man. Possibly just bananas. Dinner is, I mean, the name says it, so he's the cook of the group, and a joker character, so very funny and entertaining and making fun. Monta, sturdy, relaxed, cool in the meaning of, set back and rests in himself. His body says it as well, so so far it looks like, like he's a bit like the backbone of the group, someone you can rely on. And Spinner Chloe, with her constantly chewing of gum, I don't know, man. Possibly, I don't know what what she was designed for. And then I'm not sure which one of those it was. There was the girl with the, I guess it's a girl, with the dog, and definitely reminds me of Tim and Stroppy in many ways. A little white dog, and her having this design, maybe a reflection of that, or maybe like a bow towards this animated series from the past, those books, which are good, right? So, nicely done. This episode mainly explored the new characters we have. What I look forward to now, by having this information about the pagogenesis ability of the Chimera Ant, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, it explains why she's after humans now, but everything that she eats, she extracts genes and is able to pass them on to the new king and queen, and to the workers as well. So we've seen it that she had clearly some crabs, she had fish, we had one of them with a fish head. Well, she had one of them with the head of a bat. But apart from having like heads of animals, or in this case humans possibly, I think it's more about the genes itself. So it showed like that they could have wings. So talking about that, let's just speculate right now. From what we've seen so far, the new king and queen could be able to possibly breathe underwater because of the fish genes. Could be able to fly because of the bat genes. Could be able to see in the dark, to see here in the dark because of the bat genes, right? Has a hardened shell as an option due to the crab. Possible crab claws for kind of whatever fight. What else was there? I think those are the major ones. Intelligence, so the idea of planning and manipulating and everything as humans have, but that might be a positive effect as well, because humans are able to reflect about themselves, they have an innate spirit of learning and understanding, so possibly that might happen with the new king as well. I see the option that maybe, just maybe, this new king and queen may be a species, a new one in the end, that you could talk to. And that might be aware of that what happened is ethical problematic. Nothing that this species before the Chimera Ant was really aware of, I guess. And you cannot really blame them. If it is a species of animals that do that for surviving, you cannot blame. It's given by nature, right? But I see the option that maybe we can talk to them later on, and maybe they will not eat humans anymore. Yeah, but I think it will be quite a way till there. So until then, we will have a lot of fights against weird warriors that there are, and I see this is going to be a nice and interesting new storyline. So I hope you think the same and are in with me for that. Apart from that, I really like the fact that everyone realized who the two kids are. Talking about Gon and Killua. So it's a bit weird that Gon stated his last name, because I do not really remember him in the past doing that. But it was okay, right? So they wanted to put it out in the light. He's the son of Jinx. And yes, sure, those people know who that is, right? Because of Kite. And then you have Killua stating the Zoldyck family name, and it's like the same, and the reaction is like everyone like falling back for a bit, like, oh shit, we have an assassin here, and it's like, yeah, but I quit. Sure, you can't quit family. It's, you may not work as an assassin, and yes, we know that he did not want it anymore, does not want it, but still, you're the member of the famous assassin family. So those are interesting reactions, and pro hunters they are as well. So I see that there's a bit of a weird situation for everyone now. Like, it's kids, but as kids, those are two kids from incredibly famous families, for those people at least, and they are pro hunters. So that's a weird mix we have there. Very nice, very nice. So that's it from this time. So looking forward to see more about the tigers that use their horns to cook fish over the fire. I think they will not show it to us. And I see you in the next episode. Until then, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. And until then, my name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.